Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
நீங்க டாக்டர் எத்தனை மணிக்கு வருவாரு? இருக்காரு இல்லையா? ஊருக்கு போலியே?
So we have seen Varnamala classified into Achaha and Halaha. You can understand Achaha. Achaha meaning all the vowels, the short notation, Paninian notation. Paninian notation for the Swaraha, the vowels. Similarly, Halaha, the word represents all the consonants. Then we saw the classification of these vowels as Samana Swaraha and Sanyukta Swaraha. We know what they are. Last two classes we have seen. This is classification based on Ucharana Sthanam, Asyam. Asyam Adritya Swaranam Vedaha. Based on the Asya, Ucharana Sthanam, classification of Swara. Similarly, another way of classification, Matra Anusritya Swaranam Vedaha, keeping with the Kala Veda, time difference in uttering the vowels. We classify the vowels into Rasvaha, Dirgaha. Please note this is Hara, not Hru, not Hrusvaha. Hrusvaha is Ashuddham. Some people think it is Hru. It is not Hru. It is Hra. Radaha means lake. Hridayam means heart. So if you say Hrida, it means it is heart, Hrid, Sambandha, Hridayam. Radaha means lake, pond. So they are not same. Okay, please note. So, Rasvaha. Rasvaha is a conjunct consonant. And we know we have seen this summary already, 13 plus 2. Plus 2 is the vowels with the Bindu and Visargaha. Visarga is otherwise called? What is the other name of Visarga? You must be familiar with the word. Anyone?
Visarjaniya.
Visarjaniya. Please note, Visarjaniya is a name which Panaya Maharishi uses in the Sutra Pata. Visarjaniyasya saha Visarjaniyaha iti uses. Visarjaniya is a name. Visarjaniya is a long name as compared to Visarga. But still it is used by the Sutrakara. See, generally Sutra means, we are not going to see Sutra now, just I'm saying. Sutra means Sutra must have minimum number of words and minimum number of letters in a word also. Suppose Sutra is not a sentence, please note. We have Brahma Sutra, Atha Brahmaji. It is not a sentence, the Sutra. Patanjali Yoga Sutra. etc. Not sentence, but because see, what is the difference between a sentence and the sutra? In the sentence, you will have a kriya padam. Your verb will be there. Patati, gachati. No. Sutra, it is not like that. There will not be any kriya padam. No kriya padam. Kriya padam has to be supplied. Okay. So therefore, a sutram having some words, minimum number of words should be used to convey a lot of information. And the words also must have minimum number of letters. It's a condition. No? Alpaksharam. It's a very confused actually, the Sutrakara, using minimum number of letters and minimum number of words. Now, that is the requirement, in fact, for Sutra. That can be, when you open it, like unpack it, a lot of things will come up, pop up from this. So many information. Like best example is we saw before. This achaha. Achaha covers all the vowels. Halaha covers all the 33 consonants. Halaha and Vyanjanani, if you just see these two words, Halaha has got only two letters, Ha and Laha. Vyanjanani, Vyanj, Ja, Nani, four letters. So, four letters are there in Vyanjanani. Halaha has got only two letters. Similarly, Achaha has got only two letters. Swa, Raha has got two letters. Fine. So, since in the sutra minimum number of words must be used, so the first alaha, alaha is the word used by the Panini, it's not Vyanjanam, right? And alaha itself is created. How it is created, we will see later. That's why I said Paninian notation, technical word which represents all the consonants. Saving one letter, Vayya Karanaha Putrotsamanyante, so meaning grammarians become so happy by saving how much happy, like as though they have become a father, got a kid, child. So much happiness they get by saving just a single letter from a word. So saving of letters. That is by alpaksharam, minimum number of words, minimum number of letters, right? So therefore everything is a minimum. In the sutra, that is the condition, important condition, alpakshara. Okay, alpaksharatvam. Therefore, alaha achaha. That's why we are started using the words alaha achaha from the beginning onwards. Even though I have not explained what is ach, what is al, we are going to see later. So you be familiar with the words. Okay, alaha achaha. First you must know Vyanjanam and Swaraha. Then replace it by achaha alaha. Okay. Fine. Then we saw the Vyanjanani, halaha, the classification, Vargiya Vyanjanani, then Avargiya Vyanjanani, so 33 consonants. So Avargiya Vyanjanani, non-class consonants under which Antastaha and all the Ushmanaha, they come. And these are the properties of each, the letters. We know the first letter of all the class consonants, 1, 3, and 5 are Alpa Pranaha, 1, 3, 5. And 2, 4, 2 and 4 are Aha Pranaha. And another way of looking at the consonants, class consonants, the first and second letter of all the class consonants are hard consonants, Kathora Vyanjanani. In fact, we have a Paninian notation for hard consonant, Kathora Vyanjanani also. We simply will say Kar. We will see later. Don't worry, I'm just saying some. So you will be curious to know. Let the curiosity be there for some time. It will come later. We'll understand what it is. And all the soft consonants can be covered by saying hush. You see how much shortened. So, Katora Vyanjanani and Vridu Vyanjanani. And among the vowels, semi-vowels and sibilants also, we have seen all these semi-vowels are soft consonants, Vridu Vyanjanani, and they are Alpa Pranayava. There is no Mahaprana Antastha. Similarly, all the hard consonants are, all the sibilants are hard. All the sibilants are a Mahaprana only. There is no Alpa Prana. Please note. All the semi-vowels are Alpa Prana. All the sibilants are Mahaprana and they are hard only. Not hard, sorry. Except the Ha. Ha is a soft. Ha is a soft consonant. Shasha Sa is, these three are hard consonants. Hard sibilants. Yes. That this table summarizes everything, all the Ucharana Sthanam, these are the properties, characteristics of the letters. So the knowledge of this is important. As I said before, this is important in Sandhi and other places you will see. So therefore, please go through this, understand this. It must be clear, I think, that this one shot summarizes all the properties of the letters. Vakara is something special. Vakara's Ucharana Sthanam is anybody?
Danta.
What is that?
Santoshtam.
Danta and Oshta. So both this Danta, dental plus Oshta, labial. Okay, in this chart you can see, for example, O and O. What are its properties? The conjunct vowels, O and O. The color is just color has got some significance. They are diphthongs. Among the vowels, they are conjunct vowels. And they are labials, right place of pronunciation. So you have to see the column like this. O and O are labials. And this Vakara, if you see, Vakara, it is in red color. So it is in this row. So not red color, this is red. Actually, this is somewhat different shade. So this is Danta Oshta, dental plus labial. We have to connect like that. Okay. So this chart, yes.
O are also guttural, right? They are Kantha Oshta,
Yeah,
right?
that is why I put it in together category in one place. Labial as well as guttural plus labial, right? That is why this column is open. So when you read, you have to connect like this. O and O is guttural labial. A and I is guttural plus palatal. So
Okay.
please connect like that. So you should know how to read the table also. Yeah. And the Samskrita name for Ucharana Sthanam is Kantyaha, Talavyaha, Murdanyaha, Dantyaha, Oshtyaha, Arunasikaha. And one more is there, but it's not required now. Uraha, chest. Then we saw this summarizing the letters based on the Ucharana Sthanam. This alone in the form of the Shiksha Sutra is that we will chant. In every class, we will chant Shiksha Sutra and Maheshwara Sutra. That also I will introduce today as part of our prayer. So naturally, when you keep doing for some classes without your this will get into your memory. So this should be memorized actually. So that's what we are doing. So let us chant. Akuga Visarjani Yanam Kantaha.
Akuha Visarjanina Kantaha.
Please, all of you unmute and can chant. Ichu Yashanam Talu.
Ichu Yashanam Talu. Ichu Yashanam Talu.
Rutu Rashanam Murdha.
Riturashanam Murdha. Riturashanam Murdha.
Lutulasanam Dantaha.
Lutulasanam Dantaha. Lutulasanam Dantaha.
Upadmaniyanam Oshtau.
Upadmaniyanam Oshtau. Upadmaniyanam Oshtau.
Nyamanananam Nasikacha.
Nyamanganananan nasikacha. Nyamaganananan nasikacha.
Yedaitoho Kantathalu.
Edaito
Edaitoh
Talu.
talu. Edaitoh
Edaitoh
talu.
ओदौतोः कंठ ओष्ठम
Odauto
Odautoh kantha oshtam. Odautoh kantha oshtam.
वकारस्य दंत ओष्ठम
Vakar
Vakarasya danta oshtam. Vakarasya danta oshtam.
जुह्वा मूलीयस्य जुह्वा मूल्यम
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्. जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्.
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य. नासिका अनुस्वारस्य.
so these are the shiksha sutrani. Sutrani is a bahuvachanam, plural. शिक्षां व्याख्यास्यामः वर्णस्वरः मात्राबलम्. So it covers everything. That is a to start with. The next one, see, we saw the letters of the language, 13 vowels and 33 consonants. Now you will see it is summarized in this Maheshwara Sutrani. Important, the sutras, in fact, these sutras form the basic of the backbone of the Ashtadhyayi, Sutra Pata. Without which, you cannot bring the Alpaksharatva. That is the minimum number of the words and the letters in the word. The usage is that is not possible to achieve. So this should be memorized. We will discuss in this in detail later. Okay, just we will chant. Just repeat after me. Ayun.
Ayun.
No sandhi. Okay. Don't make a plus e is equal to a. E plus a. That cannot make it like that. Okay. There is no combination here. Ayun is
I un or un.
Ayun nakara murdanya. Ayun.
Ayun
Ayun.
Look. Ye ong.
Eong. Eong.
I ouch.
I ouch. I ouch.
Hayavarat.
Hayavarat. Hayavarat.
Lun.
Lun.
This is something special. What is the special here?
Chandrabindu.
Chandrabindu. What is Chandrabindu? We have never seen Chandrabindu, right? We have seen Anuswara dot, Bindu. And we have seen Visarga, colon, right? We have not seen Chandrabindu. Chandrabindu will come only for the vowels. Okay. These are the vowels with the Chandrabindu sign, the notation, the sound is heard in the Vedas and in the Mantra Shastra, but not in the language, in the spoken language anymore. It's not there. In Sutra Patas, we have like this, but you will not see it also. No publications will mention the vowels with the Chandrabindu, but it has to be understood. It is there. That and all we will see later. I'm just saying. Only in the chanting Vedas, some places you will have this. And of course, in Mantra Shastra, I think it is there. So the pronunciation, this Chandrabindu, like the Anuswara or Visarga, can be added to any vowel. Can be added to even Pluta also. Even to Pluta also I can add. But how the Ucharanam is, in fact, we have lost actually, the Chandrabindu. Only when the Veda, whatever it is there, we say it. So, of course, in the spoken language, it's not there. anymore. The Chandra Bindu. But it is there as part of in the Veda. This is can be, please note, this can be added to any vowel.
Only
So,
to the vowels.
only to the vowels, yes. Like Anuswara, only to the consonants, you cannot add anything. Okay. It is just like a body without any life. So you cannot add this. And among this sutra, this is the only sutra where this is only. See, each one is a sutra. Please see. First sutra, second sutra, third sutra, fourth sutra, fifth sutra, sixth sutra is where you have learn. The pronunciation is not len. Learn. Therefore, it is Chandrabindu. Chandrabindu means nasal. Anunasika it is. So therefore, la is. So therefore, you can see la is lakara is a consonant, right? So lakara plus that akara with a chandra bindu. Okay, don't think it was the consonant we are adding. Here there is lakara plus the vowel akara with the chandra bindu.
Does the same apply to the Vedic swaras also? The swaras we add it only to the vowels, not to the consonants.
Sorry, when this we add to only to the
In the Vedas, when we say Sahana Vavatu, there the Sahana, the Swarita, what the Na gets, it is actually applying to the A of the Na and not to the pure consonant N.
of course, yes. See, the swara, this udata, anudata, swarita is only for the swara. Everything is only for the swara only, not for the consonants. Consonants are nothing. Okay, I mean nothing means I'm not saying it should be thrown away.
Okay.
I mean nothing can be added to the consonants. So all these Chandra Bindu, this and Anuswara, Anunasik, Nisarga, everything only for the vowels. So a consonant with here the consonant is lakara, the semi-vowel. With this nasalized vowel, we call nasalized vowel. Nasalized, the short vowel akara. Okay. So, okay, now I'll say a little more. If it is too much, you tell me. I will be seeing, anyways, you'll see later in detail. So one way of classifying, I'm just taking one letter and do the classification. Please see. Akara, akara, and sorry. This is just taking the letter akara, akara. What classification is this?
Matra color.
This is based on the matra, right? This is based on the matra that rasva akara, short vowel, can be, in the form, the short vowel can be extended to dirgha, can be further extended prolated, right? This is one. Similarly, based on the Vedic swara, that R could be, each one can be, in fact, not only A. This can be what? Udata, Anudata, Swarita. In the Vedic, we have three swaras. Akara also can be Udata, Anudata, Swarita. And this also can be a Udata, Anudata, Swarita. Right? Each one, because vowel can have these three swaras. So you can see how many divisions are there. And third one is this Akara can be nasalized. With the nasalized also we can have swara. Udata, Anudata, Swarita. Possible. Similarly here also. Okay, nasalized. Nasalized, I cannot type it here. It's difficult. Yeah, like this. Okay. All these are possible. So when we say akara, we have to specify what akara you are talking about. Do you talk about udata akara, swarita, or anudata, or are you talking about nasalized or non-nasalized? Rasvakara only I'm saying, therefore, it's short verbal. So all these things are involved. Okay. All these things are captured just by saying in the sutra. Okay. That is a beauty. So we will talk about further on this later. So this nasalized vowel, you can note this. When we study the vowels in the beginning, There we did not see nasalized, but nasalized vowels are there in the language. Okay. So we have Anuswara and Visarga, of course, it is there. And nasalized vowels, the usage you will see in the Vedas. And of course, in the Mantra Shastras also. So here it is learn, not just a learn, learn. So Akara is Kanta. Akara is Kanta. Please hold on. Mute your mic. Akara is Kanta and Kanta with the nasal. So Kanta, that is guttural plus nasal sound. Possible. All of it. Okay. This is something special in the sutra you can note. Just memorize this. We discuss again, as I said, in detail later. After that only we will get into the Sandhi other topics. Okay, after discussing this in detail. So don't worry, this is for you to memorize it. You know, in Upakarma, we chant this Panini Sutra. That time, without knowing, we will chant. I won't really, the Vadyar will say, Shastri will say, and he also will say along with them. We don't know what they are. But now, knowing only, you can do it. So in Upakarma, where we, that day we commence our studies. Vyakaranam, Vyakya, Syamaha, like Shiksha. Then Vyakaranam also one of the Vedanga, we commence a study of Vyakaranam. There we chant this. Every sutra, the Purva Mimamsa, one sutra we will chant. Similarly, Uttara Mimamsa, one sutra we will chant. When it comes to Vyakana Shastra, this sutra we will chant, Magesh Sutra. Because this is the important, the sutra. Forms the backbone of the entire Ashtadhyaya. This is. So therefore, important. Okay, now the next one. Nyamanganam.
Nyamangananam. Nyamangananam.
I don't know how many would be able to pronounce distinctly each letter of the fifth class consonant. It's difficult. Not difficult, you must be able to do. Nya, ma, na, na, nam. It's not, nyamangananam. You should be able to do it properly. Okay. Then Jabhai.
Jabhai.
Jaban,
Jabhai.
Jabhai, both are okay. Okay. The Nakara get the sound. Jaban, Jaban, or Jabhai. I say Jabhai. My teacher says Jaban. I say Jabhai. Whatever it is, it's okay. The Harsha Samaj, there they pronounce it Jabhai. I heard them saying it. So you can say nothing wrong in that. Jaban
Arya
or
Samaj.
Jabhai. Sorry,
You
Arya
meant
Samaj. Yeah, Arya Samaj. They are the Saraswati. Not over there, the Saraswati, Arya Samaj. Gadadhash.
Gadadhash. Gadadhash.
Jaba Gadadash.
Jabagadadash. Jabagadadash.
Kapha Chatata Chatatau.
Kapha Chatata Chatatav. Kapha Chatata Chatatav.
You should show the distinction between Mahapranal and Pranal. Kapha Chatata. Saka Samadhi will with full force he will do. Chatatau Alpa Prana. Okay. Kapai.
Kapai. Kapai.
Shashar.
Shashar.
Hal.
Hal.
Iti Maheshwarani Sutrani.
Iti Maheshwarani Sutrani. Iti
Just a
Maheshwarani
sentence. It's
Sutrani.
not a Bhara Sutra. That's the Maheshwara Sutra. These are the Maheshwara Sutras. 14 sutras are there, therefore Sutrani. So please memorize. This has to be chanted in the same order. You cannot flip the order and you cannot flip the letters within a sutra also. You cannot say avu in. No, not allowed. Because it was revealed to Panini Maharishi by Lord Shiva in this format alone. In this format only it will make sense. You cannot flip the letters within a sutra and you cannot flip the order of the sutra also. You cannot make the 14 sutra, first sutra, 14 sutra, no. even only. Please note. Okay. And we have seen consonants cannot be pronounced independently, right? That is why from here, if you see, it is only hakara, pure consonant only. But vowel akara is added for the sake of pronunciation. So you must understand, ha is not just a consonant, it's a combination of consonant plus vowel. This is ha. I have read. Similarly with all, okay. Just akara is added. By default, we add akara. Even when we learned the consonants, how did we learn? Did we say this like this? This cannot be pronounced. This is kara. This is not a pronunciation. It is referred to by adding the kara pratyaya. Kara, kara, we say. So here you can see the vowel akara is added by default to all the consonants. Okay, so please memorize the sutra. We will discuss elaborately on this later. Yes, Kiran Goraj.
Uh, on the second sutra, that second letter, how is it pronounced? You can say English kind of spelling, so I can.
Second, it is,
Hello.
you say l, it is gentle. It is l, rilik. Even, see, even though in the transliteration, you will see it will be written like this. So, because it is written like the people say, it is not l. You can remove this. I mean, in your understanding, I'm saying it is just a vowel l only, not l. Okay, l. Dental it is. Rilik. Okay, then fine. This I'll send to the group. You can I'm sending to our group so you can memorize this. So to whichever level you want to study Sanskritam, it is useful. Okay, so this is all the way is useful. We must, and you can see this summarizes all the letters of the language, but not in that order we have learned. Please note. In the order that's what we learned, but this is not in that order because this is the Ishvara's order, not our order. Okay, it is this order only Bhagavan revealed to Panini Maharishi. So in that order has got some significance. So therefore, in the same order, we need to memorize. And you can see that akara is a very akara. It is understood. Long vowels need not be mentioned because it is contained in a. Similarly, ikara, ukara, not only long, prolated, all the similar letters, they're all contained in that letter itself. Therefore, it is not a, e, e. In fact, it is understood a, e, e. Okay. If you're smart, you would be able to discover now from this why I say ach, why I say hal.
From A to that cha with that
Exactly. That's called grouping of letters.
Yeah.
Start from a up to chakara, ach. So ach covers all the vowels, not only the rasva, all the dirgha also. A, e, u, r, l, a, o, I, o. All these are contained in the pratyahara. We call that as pratyahara. Pratyahara ach. And Bhagavachanam, plural, when you decline in the form of a Shabda, we'll see that later. Don't worry. I don't want to get more into that. Achaha, you will say. That's ach. Ach, you can say ach also. It's fine, no problem. Ach. Similarly, hal. Start from here, right? Up to here. Don't say hal means I will take this hal. Then you will not include all the consonants. You cannot do it. Hal start. Why ha is repeated 2 times? That's something interesting it is. We are talking about alpakshara, the minimum here extra one akara. Why don't we use only one? That's the reason. Because akara is part of the soft consonant. That is why it's required to be mentioned in both the places. Anyway, that we'll see later. Don't worry about it. Just
Also part of sibilants.
Sibilants. That's why it's repeated twice. It's required. So this, ach and hal now. Later other things we will see. Okay, now today we are going to do some reading practice. We will see. Soumya ji, you asked, we will do some reading. So we are all will read one word. Words are sentences, depending on how much we want to cover today. Fine. These words you must be familiar, right? Please be familiar with these words. We will use only Samskrita words. We will not use, after some time, we will not use English words. We will drop English words. We will say Visargaha, Visarjaniyaha, Anuswaraha, Antastaha. Please understand. Similarly, Anunasika. Anunasika. Anunasika is, you have seen, what are Anunasikas? Anunasika, the fifth letter of all the class consonants are Anunasika. And nasalized vowels are also Anunasika. Okay, so the vowels when nasalized, they become Anunasika. Please note. Anunasika means anu, along with the nose. So whether it is consonants or vowel, they are Anunasika. Vowels with the nasalized, it's called Anunasika. Anunasika, ach, you can say, vowels. And Anunasika, of course, referred to the fifth letter of all the class consonants, which is covered in the sutra, in fact. Which sutra covers all the Anunasika? Yes, the seventh sutra covers all the fifth letter. Fifth letter of all the class consonants are covered. So all the Anunasika letters, can be expressed in a short form, like saying nyam. Start for a nya and end with makara. That will be that will be the pratyahara. You can group all the fifth letter of the class consonant by saying nyam. First letter is nyakara, nya. Last letter is makara. By saying nyam, all the letters are included. Don't include makara because that is only a packing letter. It's only a packing letter. Packing letter should not be considered. Like when you receive a courier, you remove the packing, take the content. You don't keep the packing also in your cupboard, right? You remove the packing, throw it. So only makara should be thrown. Take the content alone. The packing letters are very much important. It's not just for, like the parcel packing is important. So this packing is also much important. It plays a very significant role, the packing letters. All which are marked in red color, they are packing letters. When I say ach covers all the vowels. That we don't include the nakara, kakara, nakara, packing letter. Drop it. All the packing letters to be dropped and content alone should be taken. That is why it covers all the vowels. And nobody has this question. I don't know why. Why nakara is not included in the ach? Why kakara? Why na? Because they are packing letters. Packing letters should be dropped. Okay. Anyway.
What you're calling as the packing letters, do they have a technical term in the Sutrani?
Yeah, I thought you will have, someone will ask, okay. Yeah, it letter. It's called it. It. Just it. We are getting more technically. Anyway, some curiosity is it. It's called it. So technical name is it. Okay, yeti, apagachati, iti, it. Fine. Now let us see. Move on to the next one. We have not yet seen consonants with the vowels. So consonants we know, Vyanjanani, halaha cannot be pronounced independently. Therefore, with the vowel alone. And you can see how they are written with the pure consonants. You will see a nether stroke, right? And you can distinguish, you can divide or you can make a distinction. The consonants with a vertical stroke and without vertical stroke. It's required because that knowledge. Because when we write the conjunct consonant, there we will see why it is. So if you see this nakara or chakara and similarly dakara, and of course all this takara, dakara, nakara. These do not have their vertical stroke like this, straight vertical stroke. So therefore, when as a part of the conjunct, when you write, say for example, not even conjunct, even consonant vowel combination if you take. Suppose if we write kr, kakara plus r, it is kr, right? What about for takara? Already we have seen. Takara, it will be written like this because we don't have a stroke like this where we can place this gunitakshara. So it has to be placed like this. Similarly, na, nara, suppose there is a letter nara. So now you don't see it is written like this. This will not be written like this. This will be written like this. So there are some letters which are vertical stroke, therefore we can add the vowel sign easily. There are some which do not have vertical stroke. There you can see the vowel sign taking a different form. So these are the simple, these are the simple consonants without, simple consonants without any vowels. Cannot be pronounced. You can refer to the consonant by, adding a suffix kara, kakara, kakara, kakara. That refer to the letters, they're not the pronunciation. Please note. Shakara, shakara, sakara, hakara, iti. And repa is rakara. No, it is repa. Already I said repa. Rakara should not be said. If you say rakara, then people know they don't know Sanskrit, they don't know grammar. Repa only, not
And that
rakara.
when we say rakara, that can also means vowel rakara.
Vowel.
The I, u, r, there. The
Rika, it is rikara.
rakara. Okay.
Rikara. Yes. Okay, then
Sharanji,
no, yeah.
You wrote the rikara for ta as like the two strokes. How is tra written then?
Ta, tra. Sorry.
So true is like a tiny C underneath, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Miru also is written like this. Okay, the font comes like this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Please, Miru. So Nakara plus Repa, I think that would be like this. Yes. That is like this. Okay. For all with the Repa, it will be like this. Yes. Sorry, you can note it, correct it. Note the change. This is Re is the notation is standard. Okay, this is how it is written for all. So this, when it comes like this, it refers to that. This refers to Repa. The stroke is referred to Repa. Yes. Next one. So we can add the vowel to the consonants. And when you add the first thing, what happens is the nether stroke vanishes. Then then the consonant with the vowel. The pure consonant becomes now a mixed one. So ka, kha, ga, ga. Now without any other stroke. And it is pronounceable because of the vowel. Ka, kha, ga, ga, na. Like how we learned. Then akara is added by default. And not only akara, in fact, we can add all the vowels, the four. When you add the vowel will take a particular form, a shape. And that is called vowel sign, Gunitaksharani in Sanskritam. Gunitaksharani. The vowel signs are called Gunitakshara. So you can see the vowel signs here. When akara is added, just another stroke vanishes. When akara is added, akara has got one extra stroke to akara, right? So that will be appended to the consonant. Similarly, when ikara is added, you will have a stroke, a vertical stroke to the left of the letter and one stroke on the top. Similarly, e will be on the right side. So u, this is vowel sign for u, and this is u, and here it is r. Yeah, this is for rikara only. Okay, this is for long one, and likara I have not added because we don't have any word, with No, the consonant with the likara. We don't have any words like that. That's why I have excluded likara. A is there. A is one stroke on the top. I two strokes. Just a stroke on the top you can see. And O, which has one vertical stroke to the left, to the right, and one on the top. So O and O. These are the vowels in Guritaksharani. These are appended to the consonant to which you add the vowels. So therefore, all the vowels can be added, and therefore it will result in the how many letters you can see. 13 vowels are added. 13 we can minus one likara we are not included, so it means 12. And with anuswara or anubindu include that also, so it means 14. So each consonant, can to each consonant these 14 vowels can be added. So 33 into 14, so many combinations will be there. So like here you can see kakara plus akara is equal to ka. The stroke of the kakara vanishes. Then kakara plus akara ka, it would be that long the matra is only for the vowel, not for the consonant. Ka iti. Similarly, kakara plus ki, iki, kuku, kr, kr, ke, it is a long vowel. Ke chana, kaihi, ke, kai, that much matra time should be given. Ko, kau. Okay. Now the summary. Then kam kaha. Of course, this aha. Not only in fact, we can add im also. I have not included that. Takara plus im becomes kim. Takara plus becomes kum. Takara plus aim becomes came. So and aha is it's no that anuswara and visarga can be added to any vowel. So and aha is just a upalakshana. It's just indicative of the other vowels also. It represents other vowels also. Any vowel, can have this bindu, anuswara, visarga. So that also can be added to the vowels. Therefore, we don't have any particular number. So you can see the combinations. All these are combinations.
Charanji, the matra kala of and aha.
It is is always it is one only. 1.5 matra we can say. Ka is 1.5, right? Akara 1 matra, kakara half matra, so 1.5. Ardha matrakam vyanjanam. And akara, which is rasvaha, ekamatro rasvaha. So 1 plus 1.5, 1.5. Yeah. And ka is, you should say 2.5. Akara has got 2 matra. And kakara, vyanjanam has got half matra, 2.5.
Same goes with Visarjaniya also.
Same also, yes. So there also 1 point. So visarga, if we take as half matra, so we can say 1.5 plus 2. But anyway, visarga, matra drishtya, it is not given. No, it is 1 matra only. So you cannot take it as half matra. It's 1 matra. Okay, visarga, because nowhere it is said also, visarga has any particular matra. Visarga, it pronounced along with the vowel. Same matra only, 1 matra. Doesn't add any extra time. Only sound. Sound it takes. Then the summary of this, to all the consonants can be added. So kaka, kiki, kuku, kru, ke, kai, ko, kau, kam, kaha. If you know the vowel sign, you should be able to read any letter. And we have some here little difficult. When it comes to Anunasika, it's difficult to read. But anyway, don't worry about this. Will not come many. In the language, it may occur very rarely, such like dr and all. Maybe in the Vyakarana, it will come Dhatu Pata and all you will see. Otherwise, it's not a problem. So, first, we should be able to pronounce nga, ni, purely it's nasal. So, with the vowel, of course, the sound nga, that is nga happens to be kanta, and it is nasal, and vowel akara also is that is also kanta. So, nga. Na, ni, ni, nu, nu, nru, nru, nge, ngai, ngo, ngau, nam, naha. So when we can add to the kavarga, same thing extend to chavarga. As I told, likara I have not included. Similarly for tavarga, I think we know all this. That's why I'm just quickly go through this, just moving the slides. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Then tavarga, similarly with pavarga letters. Then with the sibilant, here I will see, sorry, with the semi-vowels. Yeah, yeah, you. Here also a little difficult. Even I find difficult to pronounce. It comes sometimes in some place in the Veda I've seen, or in the Sanskritam itself, in some Bhashya somewhere. It is little difficult. Some letters are difficult, of course. Ye, yai, yo, yam, yaha. Then ra, ra, di, di, ru, ru. And here you see, what is this? Repa plus akara is ra. Repa plus akara is ra. Repa plus ikara ri. And what about this? Repa plus rikara. So this is not written like this. Okay. You don't write like this. So this is repa plus r. As we have seen before, repa will be on the top of the vowel, right? Taking this form, this stroke. So r. Similarly here also. R. So this is difficult to pronounce, but if you have a vowel before that, you should be able to pronounce. Like for example, if we have any here preceding repa, we have akara, ar, something. We don't have any word like that. I'm just saying. But you can see, we don't write. We don't write repa plus rikara. So repa plus rikara. It will be like this. In some books I have seen they have written like this, but we cannot say it is Ashuddha, but we don't write like that. Maybe it's some script, some old books I've seen like that also. But we don't write like this, but we follow this alone. Then re, rai, ro, rau, ram, raha. Similarly, other lakara and vakara also. Then we have sibilants. So here,
Charan, in the
yeah.
previous slide,
Hmm.
for la, so we say la, la, li, li, lu, lu. There we say lr, lr only. We
Here
don't
it is
say l.
different. Yes. If you're, yes. So that's the difference between uh, L and Lr. This is Lr. That is why I said, see, that LRU, we don't write for this. Even though in international standard literation, write like that. See, that vowel is like this. L. This is L. Whereas this Lakara plus these Guritakshara, write like this. This is Lr. So there's a difference. This is a vowel. This is a consonant vowel combination.
In the second case, it is actually the small c, right? English letter C.
Here it
The
is.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. I mean, you have written it like an arrow to the left side,
Mm-hmm.
but in the font, it comes like a C, English letter C.
It's okay. I mean, like
I just
this.
wanted to check if both are the same.
About the same only.
Okay.
You write in this is a font, it comes like that.
Right, right.
You can write like this also.
Okay, okay.
But is the
Maybe
first
that
one
changes with the font, I think. Yeah. First one.
prevalently used or
It is used, but not much. Some places like Klipta, some Dhatu, Kli.
okay,
We
only
have
in, yeah. Okay.
some places, yeah, it is there. Then
Shanji, we are
sibilance.
also not using that the swara in any of the Gunita Aksharas, right?
Yes, if you write, then the Gunita Akshara will come below that. Like for example, this is L. Kakara, then it will be like this. L. In fact, there is a dhatu. There's a dhatu, a verbal form. L. From that only we get kalpate, Brahma Bhuyaya kalpate. Kalpate Kriya Padam comes. Dhatu is,
I think
he say
this
clip dhatu.
it comes in even Sri Chamakam also. Kliptanchami.
Kliptancha, Klu. Yes, it is there. Yes, it is clear. We don't say Klru. How Klru will be? Kakara, then Lakara, then we have to try. Form looks same, but it is the font is like that, but there's a difference. Here, the font, the difference is not shown, but we should know the difference. That is why I write like this. I write the vowel as like this. I mean, like this. And when it comes to consonant, I make the distinction by writing like this. So this is a L. So by this, you can show the difference. Whereas here, you don't see the font. This is L. L is vowel. Whereas here, it is a conjunct kakara plus lakara plus rikara. But looks same. So that is the limitation of the font. Okay, then. And here, another thing, a different form of shakara, you can note. Shasha, shishi, shushu, then shir. Shakara, to shakara, when you add the r or r, shakara takes a different form. It can be in this form or it can be another way also. But, the font, it is given like this. But you can note, this is with regard to the font. You can write like this also, nothing wrong. This is also shru only. Shru, shru. You can write like this. In fact, shakara also is written another way, This is all shakara only. Like 5. This is, I have learned like this only in the beginning. And I learned when I was young. This is all shakara. Some script you will see, some book you will see like this. Shru, shru. But this is what we use. This is also is seen. Now, but in the font, what you will see, I'll type and show you. That shakara plus r. Shakara plus r. It will be like this. Shakara taking the form like this. Then the r. Right? What are Vedas called in Sanskritam? And there's another word for Vedas.
Shruti.
Huh?
Shruti.
Is it Shruti or Shruti?
Yeah, I have the same question.
Yes. This is
Shruti.
another common. Huh?
Shruti.
Sorry? No.
Shruti.
Is this the one? Is it what you're saying? Is it Shruti or Shruti? It is Shruti, not Shruti. Some people,
Shruti.
they pronounce Shruti. This is wrong, actually. This is Shruti is wrong. This is Shakara plus R is Shru. Whereas Shru is Shakara
Shakara,
plus Repa
Repa,
plus
Ukara.
U. It is Ukara, Shru. Shakara plus Repa plus U, it will be Shru. You can see the Repa in Shru. That is Shakara, right? Then we have following Repa. Repa will be written like this. Already I told you, the vertical stroke, you will have the stroke like this. This is Repa. And the following, the vowel is U. Therefore, this is Shru. Shruti. Not Shruti. Shruti is Smriti Purana. Not Shruti Smriti. Okay. Please note. There's a reason why they wrongly pronounce it. Probably they know grammar or they know some dhatu. That is why. Because dhatu is shiru dhatu. But the shiru dhatu, rupa changes when you add some suffix. Becomes shru. So probably no, because of the dhatu pata, some dhatu, I mean the dhatu they might have come across shiru dhatu. That is why wrongly they say shruti. But you have to know completely. When you add a suffix, what change happens to the dhatu also must be known. Probably without knowing that, they say it is shruti only. Yes.
Sharanji, but in the word shrinu, we say the repha
That is
or
different. That is shrinu only. Shri plus nu, not shrunu. Okay. That is not shrunu. That is wrong. Shrinu me paramam vachaha. Bhuyeva mahabaho. Shrinu me paramam vachaha. Gita is there. That is shrinu. That is different. That is shri. That is, it's very clear. That is shrinu.
in
In fact,
Vish-
this is
in,
a verb. Please note, this is a verb. This is a kriya padam. Tvam shrunu. You listen. Tvam shrunu. Saha. Shrinoti. He listens. There it is shri alone. But in the shruti, in the word shruti, it is shru. Shruti or shavanam. Right? There it is shra shru. Combination. Vowel, the consonant, I mean, conjoined consonant. Yes.
in the Vishnu Sahasranama, when we say ya idam shrinuyan nityam, there shrinuyan nityam or shrunuyan nityam, in the Phalashruti
Say
it comes.
say it again. Eidam.
Ya idam shrinuyan nityam yaschapi parikirtayet.
Eidam shrunuyan.
Na shubham prapnoyat kinchit somutre chamara. That one.
Eidam shrunuyan. Say the full shloka. Eidam shrunuyan nityam.
Ya idam shrinuyan nityam yaschapi
Oh,
parikirtayet.
okay. It is not shrunuyan. Eidam shrunuyat nityam. That's why I asked you to, because I do. It is shrunuyat. It's a kriya padam.
Okay.
How is shrunuyan? That because of sandhi. Because the following word is nityam. Therefore, some change happens in the that sandhi. When you read together shrunuyan nityam, you have to separate. That's why I asked you to read again. This is a ling lakara. This is a verb actually. Okay, kriya padam. Shrunuyat. Yes, shru only. This is also a verbal form. This is also a verbal form. This is also a verbal. In all the verbal form, it will be shri. But this is a noun form. Noun form, you will have shra, shravanam, shrutihi. So these words are important. As Vedantis, we know we are using this word shruti, shravanam. Be alert. There it is not shri, it is shru. And kriya padam, of course, we will be learning later. There you will see it is shri. Don't say shruniyat. There is no word shruniyat. If you say shruniyat, it is wrong. Yedam shruniyat nityam only, not shruniyat. That's why when you, I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying, when listen, people, they learn Vishnu Sahasranam or Lalita Sahasranam or whatever Veda from the YouTube. They end up in wrong knowledge because the Ucharanam itself, the problem will be there. They will not be able to distinguish Sha, Sha, Sa properly. This mainly with the Shakara and Sakara, the problem will be there. So Ucharanam is important. So fine, coming back here. So here you can see the Shri, this two. Only with when R follows this notation, this we will see. As I told, you can write generally also, that is Shakara and below that. But when you come across such font in the, in print or in a soft copy, so you're able to recognize the form letter. It's a Shri. That's why I've written as it is here. Then ha, he, who, Hr is that sign is written inside Kara. You can see. Then Hr, hey, hi, ho, ho, ha. With this Well, consonant vowel combinations are done. Any doubt in this? We don't use all the letters, okay? Just know the different combinations. When it used in the word, you should be able to read it. Now let us read some words. I think next one will be the reading. Yeah. So each one of you will read. I'll call by the names. We can read.
Just one more doubt.
Yeah.
Again, in the Vishnu Sahasranamam, when we say Tasya Loka Pradhanasya Jagannathasya Bhupate, Vishnor Nama Sahasram me Shrinu Papa Bhayapaham or Shrunu Papa Bhayapaham.
Again, tell the full shloka again.
Tasya Loka Pradhanasya Jagannathasya
Jagannathasya
Bhupate,
Bhupate.
Vishnor Nama Sahasram me Shrinu Papa Bhayapaham
Shrinu.
or
Yes. Shrinu is a Kriya Padam. Shrinu. Me
Shrinu.
Shrinu. You listen to me. Me Shrinu. Mama Vachanam Shrinu. Bhayapaham Mama Me Shrinu. This Kriya Padam. Same as here.
Okay.
Mama me tvam Shrinu. Tvam is understood. You listen to me. That's the meaning. Shrinu.
All right. Thank
So
you.
whenever it is in the form of the shakara, I mean, it's in the part of the verb. You understand it is Shri only. But you should know whether it is a verb or a noun. How do we know? That you will know later. When you study Sanskritam, get into Sanskritam, that time you will know it. So now let us read this word. Simple reads. You can see these words do not have conjunct consonants. The words without conjunct. In fact, I had a huge list, but I removed many because you already are familiar. We don't want to make it a complete reading class. So just some reading will do. Yeah, Krishnaswamy can read.
Kapihi.
Kapihi. So one by one. Next one, Sindura. Sindura.
Sindura.
Sindura Runa Vigraham. Become like that, right?
Sindura.
Sindura. Of course, Sindura only. Now, Akarantaha. Sindur. Du is Raswa or Dirga.
Rasva.
Raswa. So for Sindura.
No,
No,
do is
no,
Dirgha.
Alpa Prana Dirgha.
Sindura. Then
Sindura.
Yeah. Yes.
Akaranta.
Sindura Runa Vigraham. That's Dirga only there. Malita Sotram. Yeah. Yeah. So it's right. Sindura. Then both are Dirga. Ukara and Akara. Sindura. Okay. Please read.
Rituhu.
Rituhu. Rituhu. It's correct only. That's an Aditya Hridayam. Rituhu, Kratuhu, both are used. What is that full Aditya? Those who know Aditya Hridayam, that why I'm saying this, when I was reading that, I had a doubt. Then I checked. Rituhu or Kratuhu, both are used. Both are okay.
Kratavasaiva Kratuna.
Kartava also is there. Kartavaha or Ritavaha. Ritunam, Kratunam, like that, the Patabeda is the reading difference is there. Anyway, that is incidental. Okay, next one, Arvind.
Nauhu.
Nauhu. Is there any word Nauhu? Is there? Nauhu means boat. Nauka, boat. Prakashji. Please.
Parimalaha.
Parimalaha. Kiranji.
Mayuraha.
Mayuraha. Soumyaji.
Munihi.
Munihi. Next one, Indra. Mic is on mute.
Sorry.
Please read.
Sainikaha.
Sainikaha. The next person. Janaki. Shamuhu. Comes in the first chapter. Vishwanam, Pandavanam, Chamuhu. Chamuhu. Dirga. Chamu is army. Army is Srilinga. Sainikaha Pullinga. You see. Chamu meaning army. Ukarantaha Srilinga. Sainika soldier. Akaranta Pullinga. Munihi Pullinga. Mayuraha, pulling, of course, peacock. Mayuri is peahen. Nauhu, boat. But Nauka is Srilinga. Now also Srilinga only. Nauhu, Navu, Navaha. Parimalaha. Parimalaha is, it's pure. Parimalaha. Or Parimala could be the name of a flower also. Rituhu. Rituhu means Yajnaha ityartaha. Or Rituhu. Kartuhu is Yajnaha. Rituhu is meaning of Yajna as well as that seasons also. Rituhu. Kapihi, of course, the monkey. The next one, next person. Or anyone can read, okay, because difficult to call the names individually. Those who want to practice as please can
He.
Ji. Somyaji can also unmute and read because you asked for the practice. Can please read. Any difficulty is there, then I will help you. Next one.
Yeah. Gopalah.
Say it again.
Gopalah.
Gopalaha. Go, long vowel. Pa, dirgha, long vowel. Gopalaha.
Gopalah.
Yes. Next one. Anyone?
Nayakaha.
Nayakaha.
Raha.
Huh? Amaraha.
Amaraha.
Amaraha. Amaraha is one who doesn't have maranam. Devaha ityartaha. Dihi buddhihi. Dhiyo yonaha. Prachodayat. Gopalaha gam palayati. Or gam iti Veda also. Words. Gopalaha Govindaha. Same meaning. Nayakaha. Hero. Then next one.
Amritam.
Amritam.
Alayaha.
Alaya means place. Not only temple. You can add to any word. Vidyalayaha. Mandiralayah, Patalayah, Pustakalayah, Shauchalayah also. So Alaya can be added to any one. Then next
Idam.
one. Idam. Idam means this. It's a pronoun.
Isha.
Ishaha.
Ishaha.
Then
Upa.
Upa. Upa is a prefix. Upa is Samipe ityartha. Like Upanishad. Upanayanam.
Uruhu.
Uruhu. Uruhu means
Thigh.
thigh. In the Purushasuktam comes no?
Urusan.
Yeah. Uruhu. Where the in Purushasuktam?
Sanna nivartate.
Some other place also it comes. Uruhu. Uruhu means Januhu, knee.
Uru
Sorry.
manu padu januni nararupatike.
Yes. So Uru is thigh. Kshatriyaha, they have come from Uru, thighs. Then
Rishihi.
Rishihi. It is Rishihi. Verbal, not Krishihi. If you say Krishihi, the meaning changes. Farmer. Krishihi. Krishihi is Krishi Karyam, agriculture. Not farmer, agriculture. Then
Ekaha.
Ekaha.
Airavataha.
Airavataha.
Odanaha.
Odanaha meaning
Rice.
rice. Tandulaha, Odanaha. Odana when cooked, when Tandula is cooked becomes Odanam. In fact, it must be Odanam, not Odanaha. It's okay. For reading practice, fine. Next one.
Aushadam.
Aushadam, medicine. Next one.
Amshaha.
Amshaha. Please read.
Bhavan.
Bhavan. So, Nakara, pure consonant at the end, preceded by a vowel. So, it will not have difficulty in pronunciation. Bhavan, not Bhavana. Bhavan. Then,
Vikhananam.
Ikhananam, digging.
Utkhananam comes from the side.
Relayanam.
Utkanam also same. Utkanam. Karana means digging. Khan, to dig. Next one.
Relayanam.
Relayanam. Not Relyanam. So Hindi speaking people, they will Railyanam, not Railyanam. Railyanam. Don't cut the vowel in between. Railyanam. Okay. Next one.
Patitam.
Patitam. This is
Vimala.
Vimala, not Vimla. Then
Aditavati.
Khaditavati. Kha is Mahaprana. Khaditavati.
Pathitum.
Patitum.
Patitum.
Eke naiva.
Ekena iva.
Rajnitihi.
Rajaniti. Politics. Not Rajaniti. Rajaniti.
Bharatadesha.
Vividha jananam.
Yes.
Asar.
Panasa phalam.
You know the meaning?
Jackfruit.
Yeah, jackfruit it is.
In Telugu, it is exactly the same word, sir.
Panasapalam.
Panasa phalam.
Katopanishad.
Kathopanishad.
Anikaranam.
Karana.
Anikaranam. Anikaranam. Actually, Anirakaranam it must be anyway. Something, some jumbling has happened. Anirakaranam astu, Anirakaranam me astu. It's okay. Then
Kutuhalam.
Tuhalam.
Ajaru.
Ajarukata vashat.
Ajaru Kata Vashad.
Guru Pata Lekhanam.
This is
Griha.
Grihapatha, not
Oh, sorry. Grihapata.
Griha. Homework. Writing the homework. Grihapatha Lekhanam.
Vinoda Kadikaha.
Meaning puzzle. Like Sudoku. You know the Kanikaha.
Mukha.
Mukhaputa Kalakaraya.
Mukhaputa Kalakaraya.
Mano vinodan. Dam.
Manovinod.
Vidasam.
Fancy of the mind. Then
Sir,
all
could you
these
please go
words,
back to the
yeah, all these
uh,
words do not have conjunct. It's all you can see. It's simple and simple consonant vowel combinations. Yeah.
in this third line, the last word,
Asan.
it is asan or asan.
Asan only.
Asan only. Okay.
Asan. Asit, astam, asan. It's a kriya padam. It's a verb actually.
Okay.
Asan means they were present. They were there. That meaning. See, asan itself has got that meaning. It's a sentence, in fact. Asan is not just a word, it's a sentence. They were there. Who were there is not mentioned. Not you, not me. Other than you and me. Other than you and me, who are somebody else, third person. And it is
Okay.
Bhagavachanam. It is Bhagavachanam. Te asan. Asan. Okay.
Sharanji, in the
Yes.
same slide, the first one, right? Like similar to Asan, Bhavan.
Bhavan. Yeah, you.
In chanting, we don't stop at Bhavan. It's Bhavan. No, I think that is what he asked as well.
Oh, in the chanting it's different. But the
Okay.
chanting we do, but in the language it's not like that.
Even
Chanting.
in chanting, even in chanting, we stop it that way if that is the last word of the sentence, not otherwise.
Sorry, even in chanting.
Even in chanting, if the Bhavan word is the last word of the sentence, then we say Bhavan.
Bhavana, yes.
Otherwise, the N joins with the upcoming syllable of the next word.
No, I meant the ending consonant. If it is ending in Halanta, how is it pronounced? Because
So,
in chanting, we apply depending on what precedes it, Hasva or Dirgha rule, right? But how is the consonant alone without a vowel stopped? Like,
in the language it is stopped as it is. But in the chanting, whether it is Gita or even in Upanishad chanting, it is that like in the Sri Suktam, what is that? Bhavana Sri Suktam or other places also comes.
Even
In
in
Gita,
this one, yatha te tatra varteran.
run. There we
Ah,
say. That
correct.
swara is in Veda. Even
Yeah.
in Gita also we do like that. We don't stop like that. Like no, but some ukara sound will be there. Yatha te tatra varteran. That is some ukara sound, the chanting. Not only the Vedic chanting, even in Gita and all, you will see this. But in the
But
language, when we speak, we don't say asan, we don't say te asan. It stop there, it's nakara only.
even this word Kathopanishat, we don't say Kathopanishat, no? Or is that how we say? But
No, Kathopanishad we can say, not Kathopanishad. You can say
not
Kathopanishad.
okay.
Bhavan, kutra gacchati, not Bhavan, kutra gacchati. That may be Bhavan if at the end of the word that in the form of a shloka, that is possible. Not in the spoken language.
In Gita, we say Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha. We don't say Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha.
Of course, there it is not at the end of the sentence, not in between. Bhavan Bhishmascha. In the language, it is not said like that. Chanting is different. Even in Gita chanting also, we do like that. No, we say no like that. Not only for Nakara, for any other letter also. Like even if a short vowel is in the chanting, we stretch it in Gita. If you know, because that is set to some tune, like Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta Yutsavaha, something that they stretch it. Not here, not in this. Here you cannot stretch it. They do it. It is really Ashuddham actually. They do stretch it.
Nainan
But
Chindanti Karmani. Nainan Dahati
Shastrani, that is wrong actually. But they do it. Nainam, that's right one. Nainam Chandante Shastrani. Why ni? That is wrong. But it is sung, no? It is subject to singing. They can set it to any tune. But you should not do actually. That is wrong actually. That is accepted. Nainam Chandante Shastrani. Nainam Dagati Pavakaha. Nasainam Kledagantyapo. Nashoshayati Marutaha. So to be stopped as it is. Okay. But ending with such pure consonants, that is allowed. Of course, in the Veda it is there, and chanting also we do it.
Maybe
I
since
also do it.
yeah, sorry, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like since every letter.
Even in Gita, sorry, one minute, I remember. Indriyan indriyateshu vartanta iti dharayan. Actually, I don't say iti dharayan also. I say iti dharayan. I say as it is. When I chant, I do it like that. But some people they do iti dharayan. Actually, it is not. No, they are stopping, but you cannot stop suddenly. Put a break. Dharayan. So touching that there you get the sound of no dharayan. But in the Veda, of course, we do it deliberately. We do it. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like since let us say each and every Veda it has Pratishakya.
Of course, Pratishakya is
Because of
there.
yeah, what is
Approximate.
written in that particular Pratishakya, we need to go and check and find out.
Yes, Pratishaka is individual grammar, that grammar of that particular Veda.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That could be
we
one of
cannot
the reasons. Yeah.
yeah. There, the Sandhi rules, other rules are different. We cannot apply the rules what we learn the language. No, we cannot apply directly there. There we have to go by the Pratishakya.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I asked this question. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So now simple sentences. I have not studied any Pratishaka, so I don't know, but language. But we say some examples from the Veda also. It does see common grammar things rules will apply. Other specific rules we have to refer to the Pratishaka. Like the gum and g also. In the Sanskritam grammar we don't have, but it is in the Taittiriya Pratishaka you have to refer. And because you asked, I am doing another thing also. So interesting because this is in connection to the discussion. So let me write the word. You see, how do you pronounce this? The word. Huh?
Brahma. Brahma.
Say it first in English. What are the letters? B.
BRAMHA.
BRAHM.
BRAHMA.
BRAHMA. Some people say. Okay. Some people say BRA.
HMN.
Huh? MHA or
Sometimes
HMA.
HMN. Brahman.
Brahma or Brahma? Which is correct?
Brahmi.
We
So-
spell it as HMA, but we pronounce it as MHA.
Brahma. In fact, I say it as a Brahma. This is also okay. This is wrong, of course. Brahma, it is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. Whereas Brahma is allowed, fine. And Brahma is also okay. So, but you see the order of the letters. It's a conjunct concept, which we are going to see. Akara plus Makara plus, and what sound is, vowel sound is here? So Akara plus Makara plus Even though the sequence of the letters, if you see, Hakara the first letters. That's the first letter. So Hakara followed by Makara, Makara written at the, written below, then followed by Akara. So it should be HMA, right? HMA. But when it is pronounced, it is pronounced the other way. Makara first and then Akara. Like Brahma or Brahma. That Makara, the Akara itself is replaced by Makara. Brahma. In Taittiriya Pratishaka, it is said. I have read somewhere also. If I get the shloka, I'll tell you later. I don't have that out. That Hakara is here. Akara followed by Makara, Akara followed by Nakara. The Nakara gets replaced by corresponding letter. Similarly, we have Madhya, Nikam, or Anna, simply, or Vanni, simple.
Vanhi.
This is, how do you pronounce this? This is
Vanhi.
Makara. If you see the Akara plus Nakara plus E. It is really speaking that H followed by Nakara, then E, whatever it is, right? But when you pronounce, I pronounce it as simple. Vannihi, simple. Vannihi. Or it must be Vanhi. Vannihi or Vannihi. Not Vaknihi. That is wrong. Either Vannihi or Vannihi. This is, in fact, Shastris and all, they pronounce Brahma. Some discussion was there before. Brahma is absolutely fine. And from the Pratishakya, they say, Hakara when followed by Nakara or, Makara, this rule is applied. When Nakara is followed by Makara, this can be replaced by Makara. Similarly, Hakara when followed by Nakara, we can replace this by Akara and say. So Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi. Swami Omkaranda, I have heard is chanting. He will say Brahmarpanam, he will say. But my teacher and we all will say Brahma. Replace Akara by
But
Makara.
when we say Brahma, the ha is not even pronounced there anywhere in that word.
Not good. Not pronounced.
It's replaced here.
Replaced by Makara. Akara is replaced by Makara. This is simple. And so why Brahma? Brahmarpanam Brahma. This is simple. So Vannihi, anything. So Madhyanikam we say. Madhyanikam. It is Madhyanikam. So Akara replaced by Nakara. Huh?
Janhavi.
Janhavi, yes. Janhavi. You can make it Janhavi. This is not a writing, okay. This is pronunciation. Pronunciation of Janhavi or Janhavi, not Jakhnavi.
Is there any sutra for this one?
This is Pratishakya. One shloka is there, in fact.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. So we can do it. Pronounce like this, not a problem.
But Sharan, why is the H completely eliminated? Like when you say Brahma or no Brahma or Vanni, why is Hakara fully eliminated?
That's a the Pratishakya. The rule is given. It can be eliminated.
Oh, so it gives an option of either swapping it, as in
Yes.
M comes first and then H, or elimination, is it?
Yeah, that is the pramanam. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we can do chant anyway. I mean, we can but not in the same order. This is something. This is only a thing in Sanskritam, where we flip the letters. In no other place we don't do it like that. It is as it is written. Remember, I said, unlike English, Sanskritam is much easier because you need to pronounce in the same order as it is. In English, we have silent letter. Here, there is no silent letter. You know, but this is one thing. Exception to that is this, where
Is there
there is either you flip it or you replace sakara by nakara or makara, whatever follows. Yeah.
is there a reason why, Sharanji? Have they mentioned why with just this? It's like that.
Not why this is allowed. Sandhi, some grammatical rules, some grammar rule. Grammar. Panini Sutra is there or not? No, I don't think so. But this is something which is given in the Pratishaka. This is the shloka also is there. Somewhere I written that shloka. If it is there, I will share. When,
Please share it, Sandy. We want to know that really.
I don't know. Somewhere I have had with me that one. Let me check. That is. Where is that shloka? Okay, I'll just check my thing and let you know later. It must be somewhere. I'll let you know later.
Sure.
Okay, I think we'll stop here. The sentences we'll read in the next class. Simple sentences, In fact, we can complete the sentence and then start a new topic next class. Please read quickly. Let us complete the sentences.
Mama
Anyone?
nama Sharanaha.
Simple, we can see. Then
तव नाम किम्
Bhavata.
भवतः नाम किम्
Tav pituhu
Oh,
Rama
Mama Kim.
तव पितुः नाम किम्
Bhavatah
भवतः पितुः
Naam.
नाम
yes.
Tava Matuhu Naam Kim.
Bhavataha matuhu nam.
Bhavan
Bhavan
kim
Kim
karoti.
Aham patami.
Yeah. Bhavan kim karoti, not Bhavana kim karoti. Right? Bhavan kim karoti. Then
Aham
अहं
pathami.
Aham patami.
aham
अहं
Padami.
खादामि
Khadami.
Vadami.
kadami.
एषः
Esha mama pita.
एषा मम माता एषः मम पतिः
Mama pritihi.
Esha
एषः
Esha
Mama
mama
सोदरी
Esha
Sahodara.
Mama
sahodari.
Sahodari.
एषः
Esha
मम
Mama
सहोदरी
Sahodara.
Sahodaraha.
सहोदरः
Simple sentences. So we will meaning. I think we will see. Don't worry. We don't know. Then please read this also.
Ayam ajah. Ayam gajah.
Gajaha.
Esha
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 lata.
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 Esha
एषा
mama
मम
mata.
माता
Mata.
सा
Sa
Sa veena.
Veena.
सा
Sa
मम
mama
Mama
भगिनी
bhagini.
Bhagini. Mama
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 De.
deshaha
mama
Bharataha.
desha bharatah.
Lata, Mata, Bhagini, Veena, all Dirgha. Okay. Ayam Ajaha, Ayam Gajaha. So this is Makara. Makara, when followed by vowel, it should be written as it is. When it is followed by a consonant, that will take the Anuswara Rupa. So it is not, Anuswara is nothing but Makara only. When here the Sandhi, joining is done. When Kakara, when followed by a consonant, the Makara will take the rupam of Anuswara. This is, in fact, it's a rule. Monuswaraha. It is Sutram is there, in fact. So when followed by vowel, you should not write Anuswara. Please note. When Makara at the end of a word is followed by a vowel, that is first letter of the following vowel, then Makara should be written, should be there. Don't make it as the Anuswara. That's Ashuddha. Only when followed by a consonant can be written. When it is written, it shows that Sandhi is done. Or when you don't want to Sandhi, here Makara can be written. They are individual words. There is enough time, matra between the two words. No Sandhi. Okay. That's all grammatical rules are involved in that. The next topic is, I think, conjunct consonants. We will see that in the next class. Okay. I will stop here. I think I took a little more time. Shaitam. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
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 ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.